Hi guys, welcome back to Amy's Love and Light Tarot readings. Today we're doing Sagittarius. Sagittarius' love reading. I'm just gonna go out right away and say that I believe there are two people in this. Obviously two people. I believe there are three people involved in this. I think it's a past. And it's either a past person that the feminine is dealing with, or there is a person who you're in separation from because of past actions towards the feminine. So I'm kind of like, I'm not for sure if I should start with a tarot or that. I think I'm going to start with a tarot, though, because, yeah, I'm going to start with a tarot here. And then the outcome, I won't even tell you until after I've read all that. All right. I'm a Gemini, so sometimes I'm indecisive. All right. So the first card that came out for you guys was the Chariot card. This is telling me there was some kind of message that came in. It wasn't pleasant. And it possibly made you let go because things were, well, I don't think it made you let go. I think that they let you go. And I think it was because they have a fear of committing. So this Five of Pentacles came out next, and of course this is talking about feeling left out in the cold and unloved. We have the Star that came out next in reverse, so this is feeling despair, feeling lonely, feeling like you're missing out on the opportunity that this relationship could have been. We have reversed Two of Pentacles that came out next. So this relationship is out of balance. I feel like your finances are out of balance. I feel like you're feeling overwhelmed, overextended. I feel like you felt overextended in this relationship, like that you gave more than this person did. And I feel like you're just juggling too much with your personal issues and then with your finances as well. And then stress over finances also. And then I also feel like your person is a workaholic. Like they work too much and this caused resentment in your relationship. Because they didn't have enough time to make they didn't have enough time because they were working so much to take this relationship to the next level. Like that could have been what the message was about. Like you might have been like, I need more from you, or vice versa. And they were like, I can't do it. And you guys ended up walking away from each other because of that, because you need more. So we have the King of Wands that came out next. Or I'm sorry, not the King of Wands. The reverse Nine of Pentacles. What the heck? I just said all that. All right, I'm okay. So the King of Wands. No, you know what? Oh my gosh. You know, I worked like 10 hours today on like 3 hours of sleep. All right. Okay, so reverse Nine of Pentacles. Lack of stability and security in your connection. If you guys let this go, this is, I mean, there was a lack of stability in this connection, period. And you didn't feel secure in it. That's what I'm getting from that. Someone was too focused on the material instead of focusing on his connection. Again, too much working, too much making that money, too involved in getting stuff, like they could be somebody who is into name brands, into looking like they have everything together, but they really don't. And the reason they don't is because they're working all the time in order to do that. If you're working all the time, you're probably not doing much of anything else. So yeah, you have money, but you probably only have enough time to pay your bills and maybe have good streaming channels. Maybe go out to movies once in a while, maybe go on a date once in a while. But again, that doesn't give you a stable, secure connection. So King of Wands came out. I think this is actually talking about your person. This is someone who, they don't care about other people's opinions. They're charming, they're confident, they're strong, they're good with their words, they're a charmer. And I also believe that you're dealing with someone who's probably older than you. And that he is a mature male. He's probably older. He doesn't like someone who's needy. So if you're needy, he may have been turned off by that. And he won't let his emotions stand in the way of enjoying his life. So head over heart. That means they will give up a connection even if they love you, because their head is telling them this isn't going to work out because of XYZ, or I don't know. I think that's what that really means, really. They're not listening to their heart. They're not listening to their, excuse me, their feelings with you. Or vice versa, whichever way it resonates for you guys. So then we had Six of Swords that came out. This is somebody healing, going into calmer waters. They're also holding on to negativity. They're trying to overcome the hardship of this separation. They're feeling defeated. They're probably feeling lethargic from depression. And from just going through this tough time with you, or them, you with them. But there is a calm coming in. Like, they're dropping their swords. They're taking a rest. They're meditating, probably. Trying to deal with this. We have reversed Four of Wands that came out, and this usually indicates marriage, but it's reversed. So, to me, I feel like this is just, they're unhappy. You guys are unhappy, and you guys are not seeing eye to eye in this connection. You're feeling like this has failed. And someone just kind of left you hanging. Page of Wands, which is over here. This one. This is talking about a fast message that's coming in with good news. You're feeling playful when this comes in. You're feeling optimistic about this relationship. And then this person is rushing in. Like, I don't know. It's so funny because in this depiction, it's not showing that at all. That looks like someone who's taking a chill pill, hanging out with their favorite pet. Maybe that's what you're doing. Like, maybe you're listening to music and you're hanging out with your cat, or maybe you have a pet dragon. I forget what they're called, something dragon. But maybe you have like a lizard or something like that, a gecko or something like that type of pet. And then you get this message and it rushes in and it gives you an optimistic feel for this relationship. So we then had Justice in reverse come out. This is talking about feeling like you're being blamed for things that aren't your fault, or someone is still being dishonest about something. So this person that comes in with this fast message, probably the person that chose work over you, I think they're being dishonest about how they feel still. Like, it's probably like a loving message. Maybe like a message like, hey, I want to get together, and you both know you're just going to jump in bed. We have the Death Reverse card that came out next. This is depression and resistance to change. It can also be an indication of someone delaying the end of this because they don't really want to let you go. So to me that means that's your person who is choosing work, who's head over heart. That's what that means to me. Or that's what I'm getting from this. So the reversed moon. So this is your person is releasing their fear. They're going to open up about the secrets that they've been keeping. Probably the self-deception, probably the mask they had in place. I feel like this person was probably emotionally, because they're head over heart. So they're emotionally distant. I feel like you saw glimpses of it, and then I feel like it disappeared. And I think it's because they just had fear. And this card indicates releasing their fear. And they're opening up about their self-deception, and getting to the truth of the deception and letting you know. We have, or you're seeing your person's character for the first time, and your rosy glasses came off. I apologize for all of the bumping on this. We have reversed King of Cups. This is an emotionally immature male. At least that's what it indicates. So one of you is going through a tough time. If you don't acknowledge your feelings a lot or your emotions, maybe you would be immature. Maybe slightly childish when you start acknowledging stuff, because it's scary or it's new. Someone or both of you are not treating each other like you should, though. And I feel like, either one of you. And this is a time to get control of your emotions and to resolve the issues that are causing this. Also, this card indicates that if you are in an unsafe environment, like domestic abuse, especially physical, indicates it's time to get help and get out. That's probably not for everybody watching this. We have Five of Cups that came out next. This is feeling a loss, feeling grief, feeling heartbroken, loneliness, focusing on loss, overcome with despair over a past relationship, oblivious to potential partners because too focused on the loss. And I feel like this is also your person who is head over heart. I feel like they chose their head over their heart or over their emotions because of past relationships, and they're too focused on, what if I get hurt? Although it does indicate that they are going to open up to you. So we have, what is this? Reversed Nine of Wands. This is ongoing, an ongoing battle within. Fatigue, feeling drained of energy. I feel like I feel like things just are not working out at this particular moment, and I think it's just because they're battling themselves. So reversed Six of Wands came out next. This is problems in your relationship due to someone once again being immature and childish, and someone causing arguments. So this could be the feminine, because she could be feeling resentful, and she's opening her mouth and letting you know. I did ask, this was like actually the last card I pulled originally, and then I was like, what is the outcome of this particular situation going on? And the Hangman came out. So the Hangman is letting go. It talks about metamorphosis, that's change. It also talks about feeling trapped. So feeling trapped, I feel like, is you just don't know what to do with this situation. You can't let it go. You don't want to let it go. You feel like you have to, but you don't want to. Again, head over heart. One of you felt the need to step back from this relationship, or both of you did. I think I think it's the guy that chose his head over his heart, because because of that message that came in. So yeah, I think it's the woman that's feeling, I think you're both feeling lonely, to be honest. But anyways, this also talks about releasing old relationship patterns. So the masculine who had a self mask on that was not opening his heart, I think a lot of the patterns he had from the past, he's releasing them, and he's probably healing, and he's probably going to take him some time. So I'm going to say don't give up on him. Obviously, if you're in a domestic violence type of thing, get out. I don't even care, like, if he seems like a amazing person half the time, but he hits you the other part of the time, or, you know, if he's emotionally, verbally, mentally abusive, just get out. Like, this person isn't worth your time. There are better people out there. But if it's not like that, you know, if this is more about somebody who just has been hurt so much, they haven't been able to open a heart yet fully. Anyway, I think that they have somewhat, because you're in their life, and the messages from them kind of indicate that they don't want you to get out. They don't want you to leave. Oh my gosh. That is the second time I've dropped this camera in one of these readings. My bad. All right, so we're going to go with the messages really quick, and then I'm going to get to the outcome. Okay. Where do I even start? All right. So I pulled messages from the Divine Masculine. We'll read those first. So I know you're waiting for me to tell you that I love you, and I'm just waiting for the right time. Be patient, please. It just wasn't sex for me. From our first kiss, I knew I wanted to make love to you. I do love you, and perhaps someday I can find the courage to say it. Let me be yours. Your name is the most perfect word ever. I'm not done healing. I need more time. Please continue on your healing journey for me. We both need it right now. We talked for hours about anything and everything, and I miss talking to you so much, but I realize now you were never mine to begin with, so I don't know, maybe this was like a situationship, friends with benefits type of thing. Felt like a relationship, but it really wasn't. You'll always be the one that got away. Will you marry me? This king wants his queen back. If you ever feel lonely and alone, just know that in spirit, I'm right there with you, loving you, holding you close to me. Please forgive me. All I need is that smile upon your face, your love, your kiss, and your warm embrace. You're my other half, and without you, I'm incomplete. The truth is, I'm scared of commitment. If there's ever been anyone to change my mind, it's you. Aw. I don't need a picture to remember your beautiful face. It's locked to my memory forever. So, excuse me, my throat is getting all dry from all this talking that I never ever do in person. Because I work and come home to myself. Alright, then I pulled messages from the Divine Feminine. And she says, it's so hard not talking to you. I don't care how complicated this gets. I still want you. Do you even realize how amazing you are to me? I feel like I'm waiting for something that isn't going to happen. A long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. I am struggling to find the right words to say to you. I get butterflies every time my eyes lock with yours. Okay. Well, I was not thinking about how hard this is going to be to, like, read these. Like, this is a lot. Okay. Alright, so then I asked, what is the Divine Masculine working on in this connection? First card that popped out was dreams. I feel like he's just dreaming about you, Divine Feminine. I feel like he's dreaming of you. He's trying to manifest you. Probably in his dreams. He's probably seen you in his dreams. But he's working on taking off that self-mask. That mask that he's used to keep himself from getting hurt. And then he's working on believing in himself. And there's also an indication that he needs to reclaim his power. So maybe he let some of his power diminish. by, or gave away his power, maybe in the past. You know what? I think that, well, it also says time. Okay, so time for a deep dive. So I feel like he needs to go deep within because he's cut off his emotions for so long. I really feel like that's what that is. So for the female in this connection, she's working on procrastination and letting go of past patterns. I do feel like the female, I just have a strong feeling that she was in a narcissistic relationship before she met this man. And I feel like she's struggling to let go of that. And I do feel like that card that talks about letting go of past relationship patterns, I think it was the Hanged Man. I feel like that is definitely speaking about that. So I also pulled Romance Angel cards, which, as you've probably already seen them, for this relationship. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. Ooh la la. I think we already knew that. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. We have... very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you guys could be in a, interracial relationship. You could be different faiths. You could be a different body type than you usually go for, or vice versa. Stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drop it again. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So meditation, solitude. All right. I'm gonna have to move these because it's so hard to read those up there. And that's okay because we already got that message. All right. All right, so next I actually pulled these second. So the first one that came out was Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissistic paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable and boundaries. So I feel like maybe at the beginning of this relationship, I honestly feel like it's the male. But whichever resonates for you. But I feel like if this is like a situationship or friends with benefits, obviously it probably started out with a sexual nature, and it probably just went deeper than either one of you expected. So, that's why he wasn't emotionally open. So, yeah, so there were no boundaries. I feel like I don't really necessarily feel that you were with a narcissist. Just that some of the things that were done maybe felt like it was that way. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So I feel like that's what's happening like right now while he's healing, while he's asking you to heal divine feminine. I feel like you're just trying to be like single and happy. We have clock, need time, takes time cycles, and time to heal and progress. So progress is being made. I think with the healing, divine timing is also at work here. So it's going to take some time for you guys to come together. So we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship, love bombing, narcissist. So I feel like this is why I feel like the woman, or vice versa, was in a narcissistic relationship before, because she's releasing old relationship patterns. And if you're in a toxic relationship and then you get in a relationship with another person, if you haven't fully healed, you're probably going to react in ways you shouldn't to things, or say things you wouldn't necessarily say normally, because of what you've gone through. Okay, we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. To me, the hammer for this is standing for, I think they self-sabotage. I think the male self-sabotage this. But they want to rebuild it because they want to marry you. And they want to work on it. And then they have... Man, that light is so annoying to me. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. That could be both of you. Yeah, both of you. One of you is the chaser. One of you is codependent and fear of abandonment issue. I think both of you really are, to be honest. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Grieving did come out in the tarot. Feeling lost, separated, and sad, and deeply hurt. That was definitely indicated. We have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and making memories. So your person is learning from the past. You're learning from the past. Reminiscing, I think you're looking at each other's photos. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. So when they came in, whoops, with the chariot, with that message, I really feel like it broke your heart. You felt stabbed in the back. You couldn't believe it. But that's because they were choosing their head over their heart. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. They're going to come in and ask you to marry them. We have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. You guys are definitely soulmates. And because there's a chaser in here, they're probably twin flames as well. We have the snake. The other woman looking over your shoulder, competition. You might feel like there is competition, but there probably really isn't. I mean, work is probably your competition with this person. Oh, and maybe there is someone from his past, that maybe is watching you guys because they lost out to you. Like if it was a friends with benefit situationship, they may have been with other people, and one of them maybe found out about you and stalking you, and you just don't know it. We have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. They love you. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. This relationship is going to bring in abundance. Keep a positive mindset to manifest what you want with gratitude and bliss. So lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. I feel like that was the first message that came in. And then I also feel like there's this relationship is obviously transforming. It's going to bring in abundance. And then not today came out, not dealing with the hurt, avoiding a conversation or a call. I'm still angry. That's probably currently what's going on. Or what was happening right after you got that message. We have heart with a key. Excuse me. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart and getting together. Perfect. And we have passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. So yeah, definitely your soulmate, probably a twin flame. All right, so we're going to read the messages from the universe. What would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint our whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. See me in their eyes. Whenever conferring with another, either face to face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. Those you love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Turn on your love lights. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. My camera does not want to focus. Awesome. Okay, we have... Oh, my cord. Prepare to be astounded. Oh my gosh, I can't read. All there is to love has been all along. And honor thyself, so self-care. If they once loved you, they still do. Give yourself much more credit. Be true to yourself. You glow. We beam. It's not as if you need anyone. Let's see. Be true to yourself, and you needn't worry. So yeah, because I'm running a surprise. They're gonna ask you to marry them. All right, so dance when they do that. We have find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. Rebirth. This situation is going to transform. No matter what happens.